a fight in the I was about to say UFC. We have a fight in the Cage Warriors 155-pound division between Paul Hughes and Jan Quayhaegens. Now this is a really interesting fight, really fun fight. Pretty sure this is Paul Hughes' first fight in the lightweight division. Obviously he is a featherweight, but it's a fun fight. Jan seems to have a lot of power in his strikes. He's got good ground and pound. He seems very susceptible to getting taken down though. I've seen him get taken down a few times in his fights. He does bounce back up, but Paul Hughes has some pretty good grappling, so I think he could be up to that is an avenue for victory here against Jan. Of course, there is a lot of trouble here to know what Paul Hughes is going to look like at lightweight, like since he's never fought here before. Let me just double check that just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure this is his lightweight debut. So featherweight. He did fight at 164-pound catch weight, and he got a rear naked there. And then for the amateurs, and in the amateurs he was a bantamweight. So yeah, interesting to know. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so yeah, this is his proper lightweight debut. I don't know. I don't think he's going to stick there for long. I think if he was to get a call from the UFC after this fight, I think he would still be a featherweight. That's obviously his division. But I think he's going to win this one. I think Paul Hughes is going to get this one done. I think he's a special talent. I think he's generally a very good fighter. I think he's one of the best prospects coming out of Ireland right now. Like by far, in my opinion. Like I'd say he's better than a lot of the people they've signed from Ireland recently, besides probably Ian Gary. But who knows? Maybe Paul Hughes can surpass him. I guess we gotta wait and see. He does have a tough fight here, but from what I liked a lot of the stuff I've seen from Jan. He's powerful. He had a well-timed flying knee, but I didn't like the takedown defense. I think Paul Hughes is probably the better striker here. Probably not as powerful, especially being a featherweight coming up. But he's fucking very technical. He's got some really nice boxing. He hits to the body, which I always love to see from fighters. And I think he can hurt and maybe snatch up Jan's neck. But he does have to worry a lot about the power, obviously. This is his first lightweight fight. We don't know we don't know how he's going to react to lightweight power, especially Jan. Jan seems very powerful. So that he does have a lot to worry about in that department. But outside of that, I think this is a really good fight for him. I'm not sure if he wins here, if he gets a fight against George Hardwick. I'm not sure what's going there. I would imagine the UFC would straight up sign him if he wins this, but you do never know. But he'll be 10-1 if he wins this, I believe. Yeah, so he'll be 10-1. That's a pretty good record. And I think he'd be a really good addition for the featherweight division. He's a fun fighter. He's got a lot of experience. He's young as well. It doesn't say how old he is, but I think he's like 25 years old. I could be wrong there. He's a young guy. And he was born in Australia, so that just adds some fucking points to him there, because he's born in Sydney. But but yeah, he's a good prospect. And yeah, it would be good for him to just get some experience at lightweight. Maybe he wants to replicate Conor McGregor. Maybe he'll try and become featherweight champ in the UFC and then go for lightweight. You never know. Maybe he'll be the real fucking Conor McGregor 2.0. No, I mean, literally, he'd be the Conor McGregor 2.0 because he'd win that featherweight and lightweight. So, but anyway, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Obviously, he has to win this fight, and we have to see if he's UFC level. It's hard to know with some Cage Warriors fighters. I thought George Hardwick was going to go in and tear through El Sawadi. So, you truly do never know. But I do think Paul Hughes will get this one done, and then yeah, I think there's a good possibility he gets signed straight to the UFC, but I guess we'll see what happens. I know they've offered him a few times. They wanted him to fight. I think it was. I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been Mark Dicasey, but I could be wrong there. I think they also wanted him to fill in against Nasrat Haqparast when Sam Patterson pulled out, but I'm not 100% sure if that was the case. But at the very least, I know they did offer him a few times, but they're all short notice fights, so he didn't have enough time. And I think one of the times he couldn't get the medicals done in time, so. But at the very least, the UFC's looking for him. is like looking to sign him. So that does lead me to believe that with a like a really dominant, good performance here, you could just see him sign straight to the UFC. But yeah, with a really dominant performance, I could definitely see him getting signed. You know, Dana White Contender Series is finished for the rest of the year. They're not going to wait till the next Dana White Contender Series. I could see them just straight up signing him. You know, keep him active. You know, but yeah, generally a very good prospect. This is a really good fight, but I think I'm gonna go with Paul Hughes. Maybe club and subbing Jan here. I think I could see him dropping him, getting the rear naked and choking him out. And yeah, I think that's how this fight's going to go. But it's a really good fight in the Cage Warriors lightweight division. That Cage Warriors card this weekend is actually a really good card. If you can watch, you should watch it. In my opinion, I'm going to try and watch it if I can. Obviously, hard with time zones and everything, but I try to watch everything. As you can tell with the videos I make, I watch literally all types of fights. But yeah, I want to watch this fight. And if you can find a way to watch it, make sure you do. You know, Cage Warriors has some real fucking banger fights, and you know, I think Paul Hughes is going to have a really bright future once he gets into the UFC. I'm not saying he's going to be champion or anything, but I just think I could see him winning a lot of fights, and then we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this. If you made it this far, make sure you give this video a like. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section below on this matchup, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.